Welcome, Leos. It is the month of May, Leos, and we're going to be checking out what is going on in this month. So I see something from the past is coming out, and I see there is the energy of you Leos wanted some sort of a contractual agreement. So the Four of Swords in a business reading is about some sort of a contractual agreement that you Leos had in the past. They're now looking at how you Leos had gained this contractual agreement. So there are a situation that was transpiring. People are now gaining knowledge. People are getting to the bottom of the situation. People are figuring out what was going on. People are understanding now what was going on. So when we look at the first week, I see the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is a Libran. And there is some sort of a problematic situation, emotional situation. Someone is very emotional, whoever this person is. There is some sort of an emotional situation with a Libran person over some sort of a contractual agreement. And emotions is going to be coming up where surrounding a lot of you Leos. So you Leos are gaining knowledge and having an understanding. And whoever this Libran person is, I see emotions. Emotions are running wild. Between you Leos and a Libran person, whatever is going on and transpiring. Then we see in the second week the energy of the Eight of and a transition is going to be coming up. And we are gaining a whole lot of knowledge over where this transition is coming up. And they are now going to be recognizing what was going on. So we see the energy of the Eye Princess. So, and with the energy of the Eye Princess, there is going to be some sort of a secrecy that is coming out. So, okay. So at the workplace, there is some sort of a secrecy concerning a Pisces person. So there's secrecy at the workplace because this is the Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of secrecy at the workplace. And a lot of information is going to be coming out. Here we see the energy of the Three of Wands. So an Aquarian have some secrecy where the energy of the Three of Wands, but you successfully overcome this. And the Seven of Swords is that they're now recognizing some sort of a deceptiveness in the past that could have transpired that is concerning a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person. So this could have been a manager because it's in the house of a manager that is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion person. They're recognizing how deceptive this person is and was, and what this person have done in the past. The energy of the Seven of Swords. So, oh my God. So the Seven of Swords, and this is the Seven of Wands. So Leos, they're now going to be gaining knowledge of how some of you Leos have gotten some sort of a start in the past. Whatever that was transpiring here, they're now gaining a whole lot of knowledge and information of you Leos and something that happened in the past, some sort of a contractual agreement. So some sort of a contract, work contract that you Leos have, there was some sort of a deceptive play where there was emotional situation that happen, and it has to do with a Pisces and a Scorpion. Information is coming out, and I see an end, a successful end over the secrets that this um, Scorpion person was dealing with. So the Scorpion had a lot of secrets, and it's as if this was a Scorpion boss or supervisor, and they're now gaining a whole lot of knowledge. Secrecy of this is some sort of a start that you Aries got in the past. So they gain and recognize a whole lot of information. Sun in Aries. So the secrecy of the Aries in the past is now under some sort of an investigation, and they're gaining knowledge of an Aries in the past and what has transpired. Okay, so truth is coming out, because the secrecy is that an Aries had collaborated and did something against a young Scorpion at the workplace. And the Scorpion woman is now very emotional because information about a work that she has done has created some sort of an eyebrow shake. So this energy is the Seven of Wands, and I see regrets for you Leos. You Leos are going to be regretting, because they're now going to be gaining an understanding of how you Leos got some sort of a new start in the past. An Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra is now gaining knowledge, and is recognizing that there was problems, and that a Virgo had collaborated with a Scorpion woman to gain and work against a young Scorpion child. So whoever this old supervisor is, this is an old supervisor, heartbreaks for this old supervisor. This old supervisor created some sort of a problematic situation concerning some of you Leos, okay? Because here, this is over a secret contractual agreement that was created by frauding a young Scorpion. So they use a young Scorpion information to create some sort of a contractual agreement in the past, and it is now it's now coming out in the future. So problems for Aries at the workplace, because they now recognize what Aries tried to pull off, and they are working and is taking down whoever this Aries is at a workplace was with some sort of a work or business. This Aries was trying to pull a fast one off, but they called this Aries and recognized that this Aries collaborated to create some sort of a fraud contractual agreement for a Scorpion woman, and they now recognize. So they're coming down on a Cancer, whoever this Cancer is and whatever is transpiring. People are now gaining a lot of knowledge and recognizing that this Cancer came on a contract using a Pisces person data and information, and this Pisces person is connected with a Capricorn, and this Pisces person could have been like this Pisces person had a business, and they're the mother of a Capricorn, and this Cancer use their company data and information to create some sort of a contractual agreement for themselves. So if you notice, as they're coming down on a Cancer, because this Cancer created some sort of a fraud contractual agreement using a Pisces person name in order to get some sort of a contract in the past, and they're now gaining knowledge. So a Libran is very emotional because they caught a Libran doing something that was not above water. At the workplace, there's a lot of secrecy, and I see a lot of you Leos are very emotional at the workplace because there's a lot of secrecy, especially if you have a boss that is a Taurus of a Virgo. You Leos are going to be very emotionally and turning your back, walking away from a contractual agreement, because you're going to be recognizing that this contractual agreement was based on lies and deceptiveness. Okay, so This situation is that they're going to be recognizing the secrecy with a contractual agreement that you have had or received, Leos, that it was not in your name. They're now recognizing that this contractual agreement was based on a Cancer's data and information. So that is going to be coming up. So you can see that in the energy of the cup. So then we see a whole lot of emotions for a Scorpion boss or supervisor. The managers are now ending the Scorpion boss or supervisor contractual agreement. I see heartbreaks for a Scorpion woman because they now recognize what the Scorpion woman have done. And that the Scorpion woman tried to pull off some sort of a contractual agreement that was not based on reality. So the secrecy of an Aries and what an Aries have done to a young Scorpion is going to be coming out now by using this young Scorpion information and identity to create some sort of a contractual agreement, giving you Leos some sort of a permission and position to get in a company on the false pretense. So this Wheel of Fortune is returning and is showing up that you Leos that is on some sort of a contractual agreement. It is not based on factual reality because this contractual agreement is based on someone else's name and information. And because of that, they are now going to be recognizing that you Leos was working under or gaining business or using and gaining a sort of a status using a contract that is in the name of a young Scorpion. So communication, because when you are going to be dealing with water sign people's Leos, it's going to be very emotional because water sign people are not going to be showing you Leos any affection because they're going to be recognizing that you Leos had gone too far. Whatever you Leos have done, they're now going to be gaining some sort of understanding and recognizing that you Leos went a bit too far and had collaborated and co-created some sort of a contractual agreement, because a secret contractual agreement, because you Leos are having problems with some sort of a contract because a secret contractual agreement that they were trying to create for you Leos is not going to be happening. Okay, and they're going to be now catching a Scorpion for trying to formulate a situation that is not based on factual truth. So I see they're going to be coming down on an Aries person at the workplace, because they're now recognizing that the Aries person was the one who created some sort of a contractual agreement and gave it to you, Leo. So emotional situation for a Sagittarian, because the secrecy of a Sagittarian and a Virgo is out, and I see as if you Leos are going to be successfully overcoming these two people and what they have done. Then we see emotional ends, because emotionally you Leos is now recognizing this extended of this contractual agreement is not going to be happening, because how I get into a corporation institution in the first place was not based on factual truth and reality, and people are now recognizing. So I see a Scorpion woman is now in a whole lot of problems, and the Scorpion woman is they are now gaining an understanding that this manager, I see no love, is offered to you Leos by the Scorpion manager. The Scorpion manager is standing in their position, but the Scorpion manager is now recognizing that you Leos in the past came into a corporation institution on someone else's data and information, and they're now recognizing and gaining an understanding of how you Leos got into some sort of a corporation institution. So, this is a situation where a lot of you Leos are going to be saddened, because it's as if truths is coming out about how you got some sort of a position in the past. You Leos, this is really about contract that you Leos have in the past was created by a Virgo person within secrecy. This contract was created on a deceptive form, because whoever this Virgo person is had collaborated with an Aries and used a Scorpion, a young Scorpion person data and information. They caught this Cancer manager for what they have done and what they have worked. But you know, the situation for the rest of you Leos is that this is going to be good for the rest of you Leos that was gaining and looking for people who were creating a whole lot of illusion. So this is going to be good for you Leos, but Leos who had gained some sort of a contract and was working under the name of a Scorpion person, they're now going to be finding out and recognizing. I see they recognize the Seven of Wands, where you Leos and a Cancer co-created some sort of a situation, co-created ways on means of creating things that was not truly based on reality. And you know, people are understanding and seeing what was happening and what was transpiring, and is now gaining a whole lot of knowledge. So there is a serious form of deceptiveness that was played, and it is all going to be coming out. For the rest of you Leos, it's going to be beautiful because the rest of you Leos could be showing up what was going on. Namaste. If you want to see the extended of this reading, follow us to the other side or not. I'll speak to you in the Gemini season. Namaste. Please remember to thumbs up,